Well, well, well. I have been expecting you. Welcome back. Welcome back to a brand new week. And therefore, a brand new attempt at succeeding in pretty much anything. Hello. Welcome. Choose Chay has arrived. Choose Chay has arrived. And with it comes a small piece of information. Just a small one. But also a large one at the same time. It's small in size in terms of how much of it I'm going to say, but large in size with scale. If that makes sense. Saturday, well, at the moment, like 90%, Saturday will be the day that everything changes. All of the things change on Saturday, including the opening video. Everything. Our transition into villainhood will be basically complete, bar a couple of things. bar a small number of things. It'd be like 99.9% complete, with some other stuff that will come and make better other things. But Saturday is gonna be the day. Now, for the most part, a lot of things will be similar, but branding-wise, quite different as well. And like I said, hopefully, a new opening video. Well, if there isn't an opening video, it won't change, but I am aiming for an opening video. I have the plan exists. A lot of background stuff has been done. All I need to do now is assemble it, which could be quite quick, but could take a while. But Saturday is looking like the day where we have officially lived long enough to see ourselves become the villains, which is going to be exciting. It's going to be cool. It's going to be a nice step. Yeah, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You never know. Could be the start of something big. Who knows, right? Who knows? Anything can happen. So, welcome to the perfectly heinous and the ludicrously lavish ubiquitous syndicate, which is also known as Valis. Yes. Ah. So Saturday is a definite maybe for the new intro. Yes. Like a very high level definite maybe. You know, it's like definitely, and then in really tiny brackets, like ones you'd need to like pause so you can get real close to the screen to read brackets maybe. It's that kind of thing. Like I said, I think I've got, so like, I've got like, I'd say like half of the video I've got the music sorted for. I've got the footage for like half of the video. It's not in yet, but I've got it all. It won't take long to put it all together. The middle bit, there's a middle bit, is kind of done. And then the opening sections is, guys, the opening section is scripted. Scripted, which is insane. Lots of other new bits and bobs here and there, and things to change and stuff to do. So it's going to be like tomorrow evening. I'll do a bunch of editing. What's tomorrow evening? Wednesdays. Wednesdays tomorrow evening. Tomorrow evening I'll do a bunch of editing. Friday evening, maybe some on Thursday because I'll be at home anyway. So Thursday lunchtime I'll do some. Friday I'll do some. Saturday I'll do some, that kind of thing. And hopefully it will be good and done. Like, I've got new direction with it. So yeah, should be good. I'm excited. You'll be able to see all the the crazy shit that Krathor's made, and more to come, which is crazy as well. That's the thing, the flip over will happen, but there will still be some other things that will change a little bit more in the future, which is cool. Which is very cool. Hello, Dre Sham over on the tube. But today, we're back into some... what's it called again? Alchemy Factory. Oh, I also changed my volume again. The volume is now at 55. Hello, Pegasus. Hello, Nigel. So do let me know. Can you pop over there? Oh, thank you. Let me know if you've noticed if it's any louder, if it's any obviously louder. There's still room to move as well, which is nice. I'm going to go back through some, other things just to see if there's any other ways I can get it to sound any better. Or any, just in general, just, a bit more lovely. But it's difficult to do because, it's annoying to have to, record myself and then listen to myself each time. It's just long. I haven't got any decent, monitoring headphones. And plus, I always hate listening to myself live because you're just talking over yourself and you can't really hear anything. Hello, Jen. So I'm now 10 decibels louder than what I was before. 10 whole decibels. Well, like I said, with still room to move. And it looks like I am peaking at a much better kind of position. The other thing is, I think I need a bigger arm. I think I need a longer monitor arm. Not monitor arm. Microphone arm. Need to see how well it works the Chofa stream. Well, this is the thing, right? Every time So go for sounds like a normal volume in my ear. But for some reason you're always like, go for it's too loud. But then some of you were like, no, it's fine. So I don't freaking know. I don't bloody well know. It's a pain in the ass, basically. Need a prosthetic arm to hold the mic. But this one just feels like it needs to be out just a little bit more. I mean, I could alter wear stitches a little bit, but I feel like I'm gonna twat him in the face if I turn this little doohickey here. He's gonna go flying across the goddamn universe. Get out of the way. I like you being there, but God, get out the freaking way at the same time. Here we go. If I do that, and then do that, and then tighten it, there we go, and then bring you down a bit. That's a little bit more under my mouth, How's the monitor today? I don't know. It hasn't broken yet, but it doesn't usually do it until a little bit later on anyway. So, to be honest with you, I forgot about it. Yeah. Yeah, I have your volume set at 5% and I feel quiet compared to real life. I don't know why. To be honest with you, it's Twitch. Because if you listen to me on YouTube, I sound a normal volume, which is really interesting. But what I think I need to do is go through I guess the noise gates. The noise gate says minus. Oh, that's okay. I think minus 50 is alright. Because I never talk at minus 50 anyway, so that's fine. But there's some other things on here like the makeup gain and things like this that I could probably tweak a little bit. But again, like I say, it's just difficult because, yeah. You have Chase at 7% on Twitch because he's so loud in his headphones. That's the other thing, right? Headphones make everything a lot louder. If I'm playing a game with my headphones on, I have to turn the game down because it's just too loud. But then if I go to play the game on my speakers, it's too quiet. So that's the other problem. Headphones make another issue. And that's the thing. You can never dial it in particularly well. I have to listen to Twitch streams quite loudly. Otherwise I can't hear them. So it's also based on your speaker setup, what you use to listen to stuff. So it's all very difficult. But Twitch in particular is quite significantly quieter. If you loaded up this stream on YouTube, you'd probably have the volume much higher up. Oh. But yeah, the monitor is okay. Like, it hasn't turned itself off yet, but it doesn't do it until like an hour or two into the stream. So I don't bloody well know. I don't really care enough unless it's stopped working entirely. I'm not that arsed. All I use it for is stream monitoring. Like, it doesn't do anything else. So yeah, how are we all? Welcome back. How was everyone's weekend? So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that I'm doing in the background that I'm hoping will probably like improve the stream a bit, and maybe even open some new doors and things like this. So that could be kind of interesting. Like, I was working on my like deck, whatever you want to call it. Which is cool. That's been good. That's all done now, so that's ready to send out to people like companies and whatever, and see if we can get some work going on, which is cool. But I'm waiting until the official switch over, because otherwise it's branded in a completely different way that my actual stream currently is, which is just kind of dumb. Am I going to keep the Kingdom as my team? Oh, I don't know. Does anyone even use the team? I haven't even looked at the team in ages. I actually don't know where the team is. In terms of like the back end, I suppose. Yeah, I actually literally have no idea. What would it be under? You'd have thought it would be under like community, but it's not. I don't know. I don't even know if stream teams are even still really a thing. There used to be like quite a useful thing, but sorry, I'm just hearing myself there. Oh, that's not quite nice, I have to admit. See, this is the thing, right? That my volume of myself, just listening to myself then, I'm on 80%, so it's completely down to each individual person. But like, my stream team of the Kingdom is literally just me and Nox. I'm pretty sure anybody can join this as well. I think it's open. I don't even know where it is. I actually don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't even know. Like, I don't know where I edit it. I have no idea. No idea where I edit it. I will probably change it. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. It'll be in like a really weird. This is the thing. Like, Twitch's like back end is it's a bit all over the place. Incoming joke from Angel, I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know. It's not in moderation or anything like that, or in settings. I don't even know where it is. I can get to it, but there's no option for me to edit it, which is unusual to say the least. Unusual. But I'd probably change it. It will probably change to, I don't know, I don't know. I have no idea. The problem is, I don't know if they can have the same names as other ones. That's the other problem. It's trying to find one that is, that could work as a different name. That's the other thing. Edit stream team? I don't even know where it is. Twitch. Create a dashboard, settings, channel, and featured content. Like, why? Like, what the hell is it doing in featured content? Oh yeah, there it is. Like, great. Oh yeah, I can just change the name of it. Yeah, I can change it pretty easy actually. I don't know if it's got like a background name or if it's purely just. Yeah, I don't know. But if anyone ever wants to be in it, like it's predominantly for people who actually stream. So if anyone does and wants to have an invite, just let me know. I can send you an invite. I don't even know if you can request an invite. Try that as well if you want. If someone wants to try and request an invite, go for it. But that'll be one of the last few things that we actually do. I'm not too bothered about the team. Like I said, whatever. Maybe we won't. Anywho, Alchemy Factory, where today we're messing around with the fertilizer. We built it last time. So we have to get fiddling. We have to get fiddling with it. Oh, I was going to put a... Ooh. Maybe... Hang on. I was going to put on a new goal. It's just a dono goal thing, so it doesn't matter if it gets done or not. I was going to put a new one on. Where is it? Alert box? No, it's not on the alert box, you blithering idiot. It's in the bloody widgets, innit? Tip goal. Yeah. I was going to do... Because we did the evil suit. The evil suit goal was good. It is... end after... Let's do like... I don't know. Let's just do my birthday. It was... New... Fancy keyboard. That's what it is. The new fancy keyboard goal. I don't even know where it lives these days. Is it under alerts? Ta-da! Oh. Well, what the hell? Seriously, where's it gone? That's weird. It should just appear. And oh no, hang on. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, well there we go. It hasn't worked. Oh, there it is. Yeah, was really slow. I'm only gonna have it probably on this screen anyway. So we can just have it on. But the new fancy keyboard goal. There you go. Yay. Anywho, Alchemy Factory. Continue. Confirm. Right. So last time we built this, the Fertilitizer. This guy poops out red currants and is lovely. There is some editing I want to try and do, which is to do with this section, that I might attempt to do today. Oh, that's right. And we were going to make something for this section to do the things. We're struggling a little bit. For some reason, to make this fucking... I don't know why. There seems to be a lack of... Oh, is this not... oh, of course. This one's struggling to power. That's right. Wonder how long this long till this goal breaks. Oh, meeting the... Oh, with the weird decimals? Yeah, oh, God knows. Who the frick knows? So, the plan of action is to use these to make both types of potions. At the moment, this kind of merrily is making soap, which is fine. It's a bit slow, but it is making it. The reason it's slow is because we're not getting really anything in here. Which is another kind of problematic feature. It's not ideal that that's kind of how it's currently going. But it's fine. We will get around it. It's not the end of the world. So I've got to try and remember how everything was going to work. Now, why is that going off into a different location there? I don't remember. Also, what is this? Is this just... This is just wood, I think. So yeah, I can't remember what I was actually going to do, which is also slightly problematic. That kind of like defeats the purpose a little bit. So I can't remember the exact layout of what it was going to be, but I should probably nab some additional heaty boys in here. Like one goes in and the rest of them are just a bit slow. It's a little bit slow, it is. How are you doing? So you're doing fine. Like, I wonder if it's easier for me to... See, that's the problem, actually. No, I don't think it is, because they come up... I mean, I actually could do, technically speaking, I could pull the remainder of the front of that and put it onto here as well, but I don't really want to, because that's just going to mess around with all this. It's, the The steel situation is already kind of a bit dodgy anyway. The best thing I can do is probably nab something out of here, but again, it's not really that important. This doesn't matter too much if it's slow. All it's doing is keeping soap stocked up, so it's not really that important to have running perpetually. So the plan of action was to make both this, the vitality potion, which is quicklime powder, and the fruit wine. This was set up to basically be the quicklime powder and then enough to power both of these. I think was that all we needed? What was the other one we were going to make? Then the other one was this, which requires coke powder. Ooh, joy. And the gloom spores. So coke powder is what is made over here somewhere. So this is coke powder here. So, you know, arguably we could probably siphon some of this off. I feel like this is probably a bit ahead of itself just purely because it's just a little bit slow, but at the same time, I don't know. But we could do. It's, you know, it's definitely it's plausible. But this was the main one we were going to start with. Oh, wait a minute. Was that what the cutoff was? Maybe that's what... I think this was originally going into a... Was that what the cutoff was? Because we were going to be putting it into here to power this. Maybe one of them was going to kick off and make coke via just like burning the wood or something. I don't really remember, but we're going to have to come up with a way of making the coke powder. Possibly? I don't really know. But yeah, this obviously has to continue. So at the moment, what are we doing? At the moment, that's probably storing a lot in there. A lot of that is being stored because it's kind of in and out. And then we've got this producing out the front. So we're making... How much are we making? 7.5, 15. We're making 30. One of these guys will process... Well, I don't know, actually, because it depends on the type of material. Do we have this anywhere still? I had one of these somewhere else at one point, didn't I? I had one here. Oh, God, I can't remember. I think it was like... Ooh, yeah, I don't remember how much it was. Can I grab a quicklime powder from somewhere and chuck it in there and make a thing? Give me some of that. If I put you in here. Just so I can see how much it actually requires, because I don't remember. Come on through! So this makes us... How much does this make us? Okay, great. This gets us 7.5 per minute. And one of these will go through... I don't know how much. Okay, great. How much we made so far? Oh, wow. Oh, I did buy a bunch of extra stuff for this one, didn't I? Okay, here we go. Right, what does this make? 15. Right, so we only need 2 of these then. Interesting. Right, okay. And that requires 900. How much does it make? Oh god, has it already gone through? I wish it would tell you. It's kind of annoying that it doesn't tell you how much these things actually bloody process at. Because I'd have to go and do this whole test again, and it just takes forever. It just takes a long time for the whole thing to go all the way through. Yeah, get on with it. Let me grab it and put it through myself. Hello, Garion. How much does it produce? I don't remember, because I know we worked out a bunch of the ratios last time. Which way are you coming in first? 150. So I'll be making 300 per minute. Ah, right, okay. I think we were only making these ones for the time being then. Before we went into the other one. So 300 per minute. Right, okay. That's not so bad. So we would have to combine these guys. Or at least have one going into one thing and one going into the other. To produce enough gloop. Basically. Right. Okay. So then what was this all for? I guess this was to... Oh, this was to make the... Right, okay, I remember now. This was to make... This whole set was just purely to do this. This was to make the quicklime powder and the fruit wine. To make the vitality potions. Then we can... We're gradually making our way towards this stuff, because this requires the yeast powder and whatever. So it's going to be slow, but we can kind of get it going. So maybe we just take one of these and to do this instead. And then the other one would go into what is going to be for this. But again, we still have this as a bit of an issue. But this is potentially sortable once we start making this. Right, okay. Let's go ahead and make... Do I have a blueprint that I made? Charcoal machine? That sounds about right. All I need to do is get some nails and pick up a portal sign, and it'll be what I'm thinking. I think this is one of them I made on the other one. It's what I made earlier. Grab you. Alright, and then we've got to do some nail. I bet we haven't got any nails now, have we? Okay, then we got... That'll do. What's going on in here? So that's out of bloody... Of course it is. That's out of freaking iron again. All I do is run around and spend bloody money. Alright, chuck that in there. Grab some of this. Sure. Chuck you in here. Get some of that going. We should be fine. Right, so, charcoal machine. So if we build this guy... Da-da-da. So, this guy is purely here, as I said, to make charcoal. Although, it's actually charcoal powder. No, it's not. This is just charcoal. Interesting. I'm going to have to edit this thing, because this is obviously going to need to make the powder instead now. Right, so... Okay, I mean, I'm just going to plonk this, like... Just here somewhere is fine. Pop you there. Right, so let's do some edits. We obviously want this to make powder instead. Right, so we're going to need to do a couple of you. It's very similar. Similar, but not quite the same. Now before, I don't know if one of them will be enough to power it. We could try. But I don't know if one is enough to just purely run the thing. I genuinely don't remember. But at the moment, how it works is we have two of them coming out and what will effectively be going off into doing probably that one. And then one of them solely going into the base. Now, like I said, it might not work very well. And the other way around this would be to flip this thing upside down, I think. Maybe have all of them coming in and some of them going up, and then they would just like... actually, that's probably not a bad idea. I guess that's going to be in the way, isn't it? So we're going to have to do... Hang on a minute. If instead... What if we did... What if we did like this instead? Oh, see, that's not going to work either because we don't have the exits not coming out. So even that's not going to really work as intended. We could join it on to something else, but I think, you know what? No, sod it. For the time being, I'm just going to leave it as it was. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, then we'll figure it out another time. You go there. Okay, right. So yeah, that would come out. So then we have the charcoal comes out here and would basically just kind of go into one of these, just straight into this furnace. But like I said, it's a shame that we can't get this backup going back in. That would be nice if we could actually do that. I mean, there might be a way of looping it around and sending it in if that becomes a problem. If it just sits backed up, but I don't even know if it's even gonna work. Anywho, so now I guess we can do... how far away do we actually want this? So now we need to do the... or what will be the stone crusher coming on through. Oh, hang on a minute. 3 isn't even that good, is it? 3 isn't even optimal. So we even don't even need this one. Because it goes at 20... optimal is at 2, isn't it? Oh, bloody hell. Oh, shit the bed. Could connect all 3 outputs up top and bring down into a priority splitter. Yeah, we could do. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But all 3 outputs is pointless because it won't even... It only really works on, like, maximally on 2, doesn't it? So... Okay. I don't even know if I even have a priority splitter unlocked. Priority merger, priority split. Okay, I do, yeah. Right. So realistically, we're actually only using 2 here. I'm just trying to think of the best way to build it that makes the most sense. That doesn't take up loads of extra room. That's my other concern. Okay, so wood comes in, wood goes through, wood charcoal stuff comes down. I mean, so realistically, we can do this now. Both will come down. One goes up and in. The others, whatever's left over, moves forward and goes into the stone furnace. Okay, right. So we can. See, I've done something here. And I don't know why I've put this. I don't know. I don't remember why I did that. Why I was going to have a splitter going in here, which implies that some wood is going somewhere else, but I don't remember why. So I'm just going to leave it. Okay. The next thing we need is a stone crusher. Kind of want to get this moving because we are just wasting. This is all just being wasted, right? I mean, it's backing up, so I suppose it's not the end of the world. So it has to come forward and go into a stone crusher. Now, I don't know if we can just do it like this. Maybe, but it needs to go back one. No, because that's unfortunately not technically supported. But it would work once we get the thing in there. Yeah, so the soap powder is for the new one. That's for this one. But there's quite a lot I still need to do. It might have been something to do with oh, it would have been the new logs. It would have been the new logs. That would have been splitting off the mushrooms to be ground up, because these ones require gloom spores, which is a mixture of gloom fungus and yeast powder. Yeah, that's what it would have been. But that's fine. We're a little way off that. I kind of want to get this one up and running first. So we're making this so we can, you know, actually start making these properly. Anyways, so the problem is I don't even know if that's even gonna... Okay, yeah, we'll do it. Fair enough. So they'll go in there, okay. We then need to put it through these guys. So the stone is going to have to come... I don't even know where the stone's going to come from. I can't put this on top. Although, actually, can I even build these... I can't even remember if I can build these over these or not. I don't think you can. Where are they? No, you can't. It's actually really annoying. I really wish you could. This annoys the snot out of me. I thought there was a way of doing it. Oh well. Right. So yeah, the stone. This is gonna get messy in it as hell, but like, should have built this over one. So stone dude can just, I don't know, just go here for now. Stone will come up here and it'll split out into all of these. Oh, but then I'm not gonna be able to build the bloody thing over this, am I? Oh, for God's sake. It's a fucking stone machine, man. It's just, it's annoying. Go away. Fine, go up this way. Right, so you'll come in like there. You go up here. Fine. You just split into all of these. Now, how many can actually split? It's all 3, isn't it? Yeah, because all 10 go through. So this is, in theory, it should backlog up, as far as I'm aware. That being said, we can tweak it once we know how many we actually need. Right. So then we might as well just use... I don't know if it's going to be better to just... Oh, no, these are the wrong size as well. I'm trying to save space, but I don't know why I'm bothering, to be honest with you. Like, don't know why I'm bothered. Do you? Do you? So right, so then they get minced up there. Alright, then all 3 move forward. Right, so there's our powder. Y'all come on in. Right, and then this will move into what is then going to be where all of these guys go. Okay. So, I think one machine is enough to produce the 15 that are coming out of there. So, if we grab another one of these, this will come down. That will come down. It's probably going to be even more bloody space, actually, in it. Oh, it will do, because the machine is slightly taller. So instead of going to there, I'm going to do a... Oh, which one is it? It's this one. Oh, no, the input's actually... Input's not too bad, but I think I'm going to raise it up anyway. I think we'll do it like this, but I'll put it up on a little pedestal. Because ideally, I want the other thing up here as well. It's like a little lab bench kind of dude. Right, okay. So then all we need to do is stick some of these little guys like this. We then get a lift that does this. Right, so that is the that's the quick lime. Actually needs 45, which isn't enough. So, oh wait, no, actually it only needs 15. Because this is running at 1/3 of the speed. If that, it's not even running at 15, it's running at significantly less. If we combine both of these together, it's then only running at 15, but we're not doing that right now. Okay, so then we've got to get some of you up to here now. Using a little thingy-mabob. And then you just kind of go from there and there, but I need more bloody iron. Of course I need iron. Good job is there's a load of iron here. Hey! Nice. Okay, so then you'll come out. You go in. Oh. Well, that's not what I just built. Not even at all. What in the hell? There we go. That goes into there, and then all we need to do is join this stuff up. So we need to have that goes into there, so we'll top that up with some bits and bobs. We then need an output and a way of getting it over there. Now I don't actually know how far a cannon will fire, so we're gonna have to figure that one out. All right, and then you go into there. So it's going to be a bit slow at first because obviously this isn't set up yet. But let's just set up you. So this will start moving. We will have to kickstart this thing. So let me go and get some backup coal. I'll go check all these as well. Oh look, guys, it's not working. Yay! Nope, just all go in there. Thank you. You're fine. Don't know what's going over here. Oh, look, yep, good. You've run out of them. Cool. Thought as much. I don't really care about all of that. That doesn't really bother me. So we're picking up coal from here. Okay, and it will eventually replace itself as it goes along. Right, so you need to be on the go. So that's going to start moving and grooving. I need to get... Oh, actually, I bought... Oh, no, I need to buy some more stone now. You need to come over here. All right, go in there. So that's going to start making that. This, in theory... Now, yeah, look, this is already going to... This is going to be slow and behind anyway, but that's going to start ideally backing up a little bit, because we're making... I mean, this is 25 to 25. This thing makes 45, so it's you know, it's moving as good as it can. I just don't know if it's going to be enough. Where are you? Okay, you're back in. Okay, that's fine. Right. This should be. This is not struggling. How much is this making? 30. That's moving into there, and then these guys are now blending and doing as it should be. So, do we bother putting a little storage in here or not? I guess not, but let's get rid of you for a minute. So I need to make sure that a cannon can reach one of those things. So you're going to have to come out. I don't actually know if a cannon will be able to fire from here. I don't know the range of a cannon. Let's test it. Will it reach from here? Oh, it does. Okay, hang on a minute. If I can take it up, like onto this maybe? Will it reach? Anyone want me to find out? Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, great. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, great. It's 7k. Not bad. If I put you on top of here, will you reach? No. Balls. Okay, if I put you on top of the next bit. What if I put you on top of... See, I don't know if I can put it on top of that bit in particular. Probably not. No, see, I'd have to build another thing on top of that. But would that reach? Like, if I built you, like, here? Is that technically in line? If I built you there, do you reach? You do. So, actually, if I can get it up on this, it might reach. It's going to require... if I get rid of that, build you there. Let's see if this works. Because that would be nice. If we could have it up here... That would be... Oh, actually, I don't even know if that's even going to... Okay, no, if we had it aiming that way, it can come around and go up there. Although, that's going to be a pain. Because you can't seem to build over this goddamn thing. I mean, it could go up and over. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Let's just see if it even reaches first. Oh, just let me up there as you can bloody build it. There we go. Do you reach? You do reach. You reach all four. Nice, okay. Right. How do we get it up there now, then? Can we build... Can't build over that. Oh, we can't build over that at all. Right. Oh, that's a problem. Can't build over any of this. Genuinely thought we could. What if we use... Okay, interesting. Right. Okay. I mean... It's annoying, but maybe we just turn it around and bring it around the front instead. So instead of being that way around, we build it this way around. Let's say we just attach you to there. Because then all we need to do is bring it like up here. I think we could build... We can build on top of these. So then all we have to do is make some stuff in this area. It just feels like such a waste of resources, but whatever. But that's going to be a problem. Oh, never mind. Oh, look, run out of them already. Okay, we don't need many more. Okay, okay. I think we can figure it out. Give me some of them. You run out already. Jesus Christ. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Bring you out there. Let's bring it up to that. Let's... Oh, seriously? Am I pissing wood now? For God's sake. This is barely going to be automated, which is the funny thing. It's barely even automated. It's automated to an extent, but not properly. But it's fine. We'll get there. It's fine. Right, so that will come across here. We'll bring it up from this section. So that just means I have to basically just do that. And it'll work. there. So is this running particularly well, or is it taking a little while to get... Something's... This is running slowly. It's only giving us 150 per minute. I guess actually that's probably as expected. Because we haven't combined the two yet. Oh, is that the wrong way around? Are you having a laugh? Sure. Sure. Okay, there we go. Right. There's a bunch. I don't know how many that is, but there's a bunch. Cool. It's a start. There we go. So we're now making whatever those potions are called. Thingamajigs is what we're making. Thingamajigs are being made. Jubbly. Okay. Not terrible. How is this running? See, this is running really well. I reckon. See, I think we might be able to set up another one of these. But in the old style that we were going to do to split off those those other things, the other logs. So what we would have to do is we have another one of these. Probably another one of these on top if I can get one. Sure. Because now what we need... Oops, sorry. Now what we need is the ability to generate... Oh, no, it's the way around, aren't I? To generate the other stuff now. Because our next goal is to make transformation potions, which require coke powder, gloom spores, and that's pretty much it. So the gloom spores are easy enough. The coke powder is going to be a bastard, because this whole setup here was making coke powder, or making coke, purely out of this damn thing. Charcoal powder was making us coke. I don't really want to set up a whole nother one of these to make coke powder. Unfortunately, that is basically the simplest way of doing it. Why aren't you producing any... Something's run out, right? What's run out? Oh, it's going to be the stone, isn't it? It's going to be the clucking stone. I imagine. Yep. Okay, great. Cool. Excellent. Coal, yeah, coal into coke powder is much simpler. To be honest with you, for this setup, I actually might do the coal into coke powder. It's annoying, but it, in theory, would pay for itself because of the value of the... Transformation potion is worth 620. We need to sell like 7 of them to make back the money from the coal. And I don't think we're making it that quick that the coke powder is going to disappear particularly fast. I might be wrong, but yeah. But anywho, what we need to do is I need a splitter that goes... All right. The gloom fungus comes out. And then basically, the regular wood just goes up and does the same thing. I think. Do we need the regular wood to go and do the same thing? I don't remember. Actually, do we need the regular wood? Do I have enough coke powder to divert? So, no, not... I mean... I guess... Technically, I guess so. But... so this whole setup here, which is making us charcoal powder, is making us 180 charcoal powder, which in turn turns into 15 cokes. This is technically running as fast as it realistically ever will. However, when it gets to this section, it looks like it's running a lot slower because it's not really doing anything. And this is sat at the top, but I think it's because... Actually, do you know what? I don't know why this sits like this. It's because of the... I mean, I guess we could then, because this is never running at the highest capacity. So it probably wouldn't hurt to take coke powder off of here. I have some coke in here, obviously, but like, yeah, I mean, I guess we could do. The problem is, though, I'd have to rejig this entire area as well. But Fun Sam over on the tube. We probably could, just because this is not running at a particularly good capacity. It's a bit slow. So I guess that's probably not a bad idea. I just don't know what I'm going to do with the excess wood here now. Because if that's coming in there, that's taking off the stuff. Coke powder comes up here. Do you know what? Building this over here is not the place to build it. Unfortunately, we're going to have to rig up some kind of a system that shoots the excess coke powder over here somewhere, because we got to get the excess stuff. Do you know? Oh, can I? How do I? Okay, right. Hang on a minute. Let's get rid of. Gonna get rid of this one. So once this runs out, this will be the only one that's topped up. Yeah, so we'll just rejig this area. I'm probably gonna have to bring it like. So this is the problem, because there's not. I haven't got that much space over here at the moment to really make much of a jiggery pokery. I mean, I could always split it off of one. It's that, or we change how this comes out. Like, instead of it going that way, maybe it comes out and goes like this way. So we have to move the grinders so they're coming in towards me. They then go through a priority splitter here. Actually, that might work. And then the excess goes off. Yeah, right. That'll work. We need max coke efficiency. Well, yeah, I know, right? It's not max coke efficiency, so it doesn't matter too much. Anyways, this is now moving again. Right. So this should start, I think. This should start backing up. Once this will start, because we're no longer filling 2. Eventually, this will start to back up, which is not too bad. It gives me a chance to kind of set this whole thing up. Right. So, we need a... Where am I going? We need gloom stuff. So we need the yeast powder and that to come out and go onto a thing where the yeast powder is being made. So let's just kind of have a little area here that's making it. So we'll bring it up. We bring it up into one of these again. Okay, let me just... I was trying to remember how these ones all work together. So this is going to make the yeast powder. We then have to combine yeast powder with gloom thingamajigs to get gloom spores. And then we do coke powder and gloom spores in an assembler to make the... Right, okay. Okay, I mean, that's not terrible. We can... I think that we can easily fire that over here. Okay, let's have a think. So, we'll do something similar like we did here. So let's grab the... I guess that we don't necessarily need it to be on the ground this time. We need the stuff to come in. I can need a bigger thing, I reckon, but that'll come up there. That's nice and simple. That comes up, goes in. This then needs to go into one of these guys, which in turn also needs an input for that stuff, which will be here. Honestly, it's just trying to get your head around it sometimes. That'll be there, let's say. It's not how big it is, it's how you use it. Shit the bed, what's going on here? Oh, can I not go down? Oh, I guess I can't go down. Okay, fair enough. That does have to go on a lip then. That's fine. For some reason I thought you could... Can it only go up and down on its plane? Can it not actually go down? Or can it go up to it? Oh! It only works on its... Wait. No, there's got to be a way of me doing that. Oh, hang on a minute. Maybe it will. I'm just on the wrong plane. Okay, no, there we go. I mean, sort of. I did that. There you go. Right, there, that works. Cool. I thought it did. Okay, cool. Right, so that'll go. That'll be that going in. That'll come in, and then this comes out as the stuff. That then has to go into a machine. So actually, what I might do is, what if? See, do I really want it coming on the floor? I'm just thinking, do I go straight into? I could go straight into one of these, but I think it's gonna have to go. No, it's gonna have to go elsewhere. I mean, up here is nice. That would be really good, but what I'm thinking is it might be problematic. Now, I'll tell you what. We will do that, but that'll come up a different way. So we'll then have. Here we go. I'll do that. So then we'll have you come out, and then we'll have the machine doing the thing here, which brings up the whatchamacallit. And then we have the soap stuff coming up this way. I think that'll work. I don't even know how much soap stuff gets made in a in one of these. There you go. Look, it's starting to back up. Now, what will happen here actually is, instead of it being stored, which is great, it is being stored, but why don't we just priority split it? As long as this is getting topped up, that's fine. Everything else gets priority split and sodded off over in this direction for that thing. Now the question is it easier for me just to shoot it with a cannon? Which is, you know, yes, let's face it, it is always easier to shoot things with a cannon than it is to make any kind of effort to do anything else. But we also have to be mindful, as long as... Oh, that's not going to reach from over here. That can come out. Question. If I put a cannon there, does that reach? No. Okay. Fine. If I put a cannon here, does that reach? Yes. Okay, so it's not far off. Right. Okay. Okay, we're not too bad, really. I think I could probably just shoot the stuff over here. Like, I'm wondering if I just have collection guy here. I don't know how much of it goes into one of these. I'm gonna have to test it, really. The problem is we're not really getting any coming through here at the moment, so let's just stick one of these in. Come on! Okay, here we go. Is one gonna get pooped out in a minute? Oh, I think my screen is going weird already. There he goes. Right, one will come up here. How quickly does it blend? 15 per minute to make 15. Okay. I don't know how much is actually needed in one of these then. Wait, that's not... I was making that, sorry. 45? Okay, well, we're not making 45 anyway, so one is more than enough. So I can just do this then. And just get it blending over here. Or I blend it over there and send it across. I don't think it really matters. I think we'll just blend it over there and send it across. But I think the best thing for me to do, because it's only 15, do I still keep it storing and then one can blend? Could work? Maybe? And then one just fires over there, ready for doing whatever. Yeah, I mean, that kind of works. And then all I need to do is move this guy and figure out where that's coming in. I've got to get those in and then just figure out what I'm going to do with the wood. Oh, wait a minute. I can put the wood in this section. I can burn the wood and just send it down there. Maybe we just do that. The excess wood will get burnt. There won't be much of it, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, we'll do that. That makes sense. That's easy enough. So then I can just send it into this system, which is a little bit slow, which in turn will speed up this system. Look at that. I'm a genius. My genius just knows no bounds sometimes. Okay, cool. So that'll start flinging over here. That will start... Oh, hang on. Oh, wait. No, I was gonna grind it, wasn't I? Is one already gone over it now? I don't know. Hang on, let me axe that for a second. Am I grinding it here? I guess I might as well just grind it here. Right. We grind it here, and then we fling it. Because I guess in the grand scheme of things, that will back up a little bit extra. Okay, cool. Lovely. Yep, that'll back up nicely. So, once that comes through... Here it comes, look. Soap. Soap powder mixed with that makes yeast powder. Yeast powder comes out, goes into here, which in turn will make the transformation. And then all we need to do... Oh, wait. No. It has to go to gloom spores first to make... That... Wait, hang on a minute. What does this require then? Oh, yeah, that's the coke. Right, yeah. I got it. Sorry. Then that makes the... Oh, that case, I might as well just... Does it really matter which way around I've got this? I guess not. Still going to have a little thing out the front here to work with. A little bit of extra space. That'll then come out, sorry, and go into another machine, which will do... I mean, I guess I could just do that. Because that's going to go into there. The worst thing is... Oh, actually, no, that's fine. I think we can work with this. Thingy will shoot into this. We have those guys coming up there. You shoot into that. And then our final product comes out. So all I need to do is set up this thing again, basically. I think we've got a little bit... Can I poke it in somewhere? No, not really. I mean, I can. It's going to have to go up and over anyways. Comes down there. Wait a minute. So what's the problem here then? Oh, it needs to go over here. Sorry, no, this needs to go to this bit. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah, easy. Easy peasy. Right, so... Do I have enough? Yeah, okay. So let's stick... I mean, ideally, I'd rather it a little bit closer, but I'm sure we can figure out how we want it to kind of move. We could catapult it up here, I suppose. I think catapults will move over by one, if I remember correctly. So if I had you there, and then let's just rig up a catapult. Oh, I need to get some blood. Wow, I'd like to get them in a while. Let's get the old geary boys. Give me some gears. Do we need regular? Wait, where's more? Oh, I need small. I actually needed small gears, but not those other ones, but that's fine. So, if you actually went there, can I? I think I can. I did, whoops. I did that. Will you go in there? Yes. Okay, great. So, yeah, cool. All right. Perfect. So you come out. We then do the little split, which, if I remember correctly, is this. We then have the gloom fungus comes out. So we are going to have a little bit of weird jiggery-pokery going on here. So I think we're going to have to go up a little bit strangely. Can I do another one of these on top? Have it underneath. It's a little bit smarter. Yes. Yep, cool. So then we have... You come out and you'll go up and basically go into what is effectively kind of this system again. Some of it will power, some of the excess will just go off basically into that. But we also need to do a little subset. Oh, really? You don't... Seriously? You're not going to be... Seriously? Come on. You having a laugh? Right. I mean, that's a little bit annoying. Not gonna lie. Can I put this here instead? No. Can I build? I can't build. That's the weird thing, right? You can't build these on top. You can build under them, just not on top. But what if I did? If I did this, can I build on top of those? No. Well, all right, cool. All right, fine. Literally, yeah. Jiggery poker until it works. British engineering at its finest. Right, well, that's a little bit annoying. We just have to bring them both out the front, or the back even. It kind of defeats the purpose of having this thing entirely, but fine. Whatever. Doesn't matter. So we need to do basically that, because it's being a bar steward. We then need to do... You going down. Right, okay. So, we might as well just do like... Bring it up there or something and have it... Coming up and going into the machines. Alright, where's my little thing? So we need this guy sat like that. You'll then come up onto what is going to be, I guess, just 2 of these. Hang on, enough rope. Ooh. Do I have enough rope? Did Past Chay make any rope? No, he didn't. Oh, well, that's no bloody good, is it? How are you doing? Are you working still? Sort of. You're kind of a bit behind. Why is one running and the other one not? Like, this one just smashes through it, and this one doesn't. Why? I assume this is an overflow. Where are you going? You come out here and go down there. And whereas you come out... You both go basically the same direction, but one seems to go through it so much quicker than the other. Alright, whatever. What was I here for again? Oh, yes. Alright, we need some rope. Let's get some emergency rope on the go. We'll build the other thing in a minute. Right, so... That's the 2 of them. I mean, we could just have them split apart. Doesn't really matter. In fact, we will have them split apart. Because it's going to make my life a little bit easier. Because we'll do this basically the exact same layout as that. But the excess is going down there instead. One will power it, which will power it for, I don't know, an amount of time. I need more rope for that as well. And the other one will sit pretty, do whatever it is it wants to do. Okay. Okay, and then we do... Little rampy fellow. Yeah, alright, cool. So both of them come down and go into here first. And then it'll probably... Oh, we can't even do that, can we? Because that... Oh, I was an idiot and I didn't build that in the right... I still can. Hang on, let me I need to rebuild this again, guys. You're going to be so glad. Oh, yay. Because I was a buffoon and didn't rig up the table saw properly. Because I am an idiot. Goddamn table saw needs to be there. A whole 1 space over. Thankfully, this back end doesn't change at all. So everything goes up. I want both of them coming down. But then again, this one... Oh, I don't know. No, yeah, we'll do it this way. This is fine. This is fine. So that'll come down and go to there. Some go up there and some will move in this direction. The worst thing about this is obviously these aren't rigged up to any money just yet. Which is not the end of the world, but it's not ideal. Because obviously we want a space for the little thingy-majig, this guy, to sit under there. Which it now can. And then basically, this is going to have to move in this direction, come down here somewhere, and then go up there. So let's just do some rigging for this, just so we're kind of ready for that. Oh, wait, no, rope. And this is purely just to use up some of that. Okay, I think we're about kind of good to try and turn this on. All I need to do is get some rope. That'll come up here. Alright, how's the rope doing? It's quick, lovely. How we doing? Is everyone alright? Some money is floating around down here, not much, but some. Surprised this isn't backing up as well, actually, unless it's all going in here. Okay, right, so we need to do... Need you there, and I need you there, and then we need another one doing that. And then another one doing that. Okay. I think this will work. I have no idea. I think it will work. So what we've got to do is, let's go ahead and select... Okay, let's go buy one of our little dudes so we haven't got to keep running backwards and forwards like some sort of pleb. We need one of you. So in theory, I should now be able to just stick you under there. I can't because I need more wood. Naturally. Can never have enough wood. Right, let's rig this up and see what happens. So, I need you in there. Now, interesting, we do have some soap powder, but not very much. But that's because it's not processing over there very quick. Once we get a bit more going through, I think it will speed up, and it should kind of, sort of, level out. Alright, so that's all kind of moving in there. That's going to get us some yeast powder, I think. It has to go up quite a bit, though, I think, for it to even start making any. It's a little bit slow. Like, the other option would be to double this up, but it is running at capacity at the moment. Oh, okay, there we go. So we've got one of those. All we need to do now, then, is buy up a rotten log, add the rotten log, and then we will also... What if a cannon will sit there and reach? Ah, balls. Alright, fair enough. I will also start to store this, because we're going to need this storing as well. For the mission. Right, did I buy one? I did. Oh, interesting. Why are you here? Wait, what? Did I not select it? Ah, shit. I didn't. Right, I've got to grab all of these now. I thought I selected it, but I did select it, but then I unselected it. Okay, right, so now they're going to start all moving through here. They go into this guy, we can chuck them in. That, in turn, will make me some gloom spores, and then all we need to do is rig up our extra stuff over here now. Oh, God. Right, okay. So let's just axe you for a second and axe you guys. Take you away. Right. So I need to do these two again, but there and there. So you guys will basically just continue as you were. This is then going to come out onto a whole nother set of these. I think that's about right. I need more nails. They need to add universal storage like they have in Satisfactory, so I can just dump it. I can just have like a line of stuff just dumping into one box that I can just access in my inventory whenever. That would be great. Oh, so the other problem is I'm going to fit a bloody cannon. I think I'll get one up here somewhere. Right, anyways, so we need to do... Oh, this needs to come out another one, actually, I think. Yeah, probably. Right, we have these coming out, and then we have a... What, a priority splitter, right? Which is the lighter color, which is this guy. Now, that's the priority to come out around the bottom. So the yellow, I think, is the main function. Okay, so that'll come out of there. And then we basically... Oh, yeah, we can easily fit a guy up here. Cannon goes there. Cannon goes there. And then we just have to stick another one of you... Oh, shit, the bed. You need to go there. Okay, and then, yeah, we just have to link these guys back up. I didn't even need that. Oh, well. So the coke powder goes through. First things first, it will go into the main set, which it is. And it'll start backing up again. Excess goes over here. Into there. Goes into here and makes me the coke powder. Cool! But this thing's not yet running because I haven't turned it on because I'm an idiot. So let's just kind of, I don't know. Start with that? Is that enough? Yes? I think I'm going to need to go get more of it, though. I could be cheeky and chuck a bit of coke powder in there, but I want the coke powder in here. I could just put coke in there, to be honest with you. Sod it. Let's get some coke in there. That'll burn for yonks. So this will start to back up, which is good. Excess gets sent down there, which should... One or some of it will go in here, but the other bit is we need going in here because this creates more, and then should back up this entire system here again and start speeding things up a bit more. So in turn, this will speed up, which produces me more of this, which produces me more of that, especially once that fills up. Cool! So we've kind of... I mean, there it is, look! Transformation potion. Numero uno. And then all we have to do is figure out how we're going to get it over there. I don't actually... I mean, I could probably rig up something over there and, like... I don't want to, like... I don't know. Some way of getting it over there. I don't really know how yet. Because, unfortunately, that's not quite close enough. But I reckon that... Is that close enough? Oh, bitch, it actually is. Right. If we had it literally hanging over by like one more, annoyingly, it actually might work. Let's try it. If I had it there instead, is that close enough? I mean, it is close enough to one of them. So, I mean, it works. I reckon we get that going because we're going to need that. Yeah! That should work. The only thing I need to keep on top of now then... Oh, man, we still have 34 of those. That's pretty good. Oh, man! 20k? That's well good. So the only thing I need to keep on top of is this. Now, the downside is... How many of these have I actually got? Is it 2? Oh, wrong button. So yeah, the only downside is I need to keep on top of this thing. We don't actually have much cash coming down this way yet until this whole thing completely backs up upstairs, which I mean, it will eventually. It'll just take a while. I mean, it nearly is. And to be quite honest with you, I'm going to get rid of this storage box because I kind of want it to back up here. The other thing is, I actually don't need this anymore. Like, this whole system is kind of redundant. It was effectively paying for this because it was making slightly extra stuff over here, but because I keep not really topping this up, even though I literally could just... I could just do that. I could just build one of those things and stick one over here. Oh, screw it. We'll do it. And then it might keep itself running. I mean, it'll be really slow, but it might keep itself running. I've lost it already. Okay. So, I mean, it will, to an extent, keep itself running. Oh, no cash. But that's purely based on if someone happens to pick up a potion over here and buy it over here. So it's kind of a bit meh. It does some stuff, but not a lot. Oh, that's good, though. We're on triple digits now, finally. Like, solid triple digits, finally. All right, get that in there. You might as well. They're all good. Wow, you're backed up like... This whole system's backed up, actually. Damn. I mean, that's not bad, because we could potentially look into selling some stuff. Ooh. Ooh, what if? Hang on a... Oh, I mean, that's not a bad idea. So we're actually making quite a lot of bandages now. We could start putting them through one of those machines and using that money to effectively just keep building it, you know, to keep itself running. Like maybe we split some of the cash here and some of the cash there, just because we are making quite a lot of these now. Like, oh, that's not a bad idea. It's a bit long-winded, but I think it would work. Because some money's going in there, right? I don't know where from or why. I set that up once. I don't think I ever rigged anything to it. No, I didn't. Oh, right. Oh, okay, right. A bit of an idea. Purely because I don't really use bandages for anything. I'm pretty sure most of the... I mean, that's pretty easy to do, but it's not worth very much. I mean, that... Okay, fine. This requires bandages, but it's a bit of a way off. That requires some bandages, but it's also a bit of a way off. I reckon, then... I reckon we could do a doohickey majig, if you know what I'm on about. So... if I can do... Back turn, back turn... Right, I need one of these guys. Right, let me go buy one of them bloody things. Because basically we're making a lot of bandages. It's going to be it'll be quite quick at first, but it'll slow down dramatically because we won't be using half of it. But it'll keep the whole of these systems running to an extent. And we'll eventually just back up like crazy and not do a lot. So let's think about... No, ideally we need a line about here. So is that an exit there as well? I think it is. Oh, the question is, though, it won't go around that way. Oh, that's a problem. Right. That is a little... I don't think I can build over this thing. No. Understandably so. Which means... I either bring it around and in. I think that's the only way I can really do it, isn't it? Like, down and around, maybe? Okay, well, let's just try and make something a little bit more interesting than just the down and around. Okay, so that can come down there. You will move into our little celly guy, which is this. I kind of wanted this on a little bit of a platform, purely because I don't know how far that's going to fling. Will you fling that far? Oh, you will. Oh, excellent. Okay, great. Yeah, right. Okay, I'm just going to kind of put this middle area on a little bit of a thing. Well, I did that. All right. How we doing, everyone? Are we all having a nice time? Okay. So if we grab our... Now, the only problem with this is it's going to be dumping vast quantities of cash. I kind of want them... Oh, this is the other problem. I want them... We're going to have to put a bank thing here as well, because I want the denominations to be less, which creates a... Not a problem, but it's a bit more of a ball ache. Ugh, alright, yeah, I've got to get a bloody bank thing as well. Because I don't want... It's going to pay out in chunks of... Where the freaking hell is my build menu? What's the build menu again? I've already forgotten. Z. Oh, no. No, Q? Build. Yeah, I thought so. It's going to chuck them out in stacks of like 16, which we don't want. We want them on individual. I mean, for now, anyway. Okay. I need more iron. That was everything I needed. How's this going? Are we all right? This is running okay. We're on 6, so we've made a few, and they're popping in and selling. These are kind of slow, interestingly enough. Oh, that's because... You know what? I actually have no idea why that is. I think this is just a bit slow. I think it doesn't help that the plant ash is not chugging through particularly quick either. Oh, that's another reason. Well, that is because of that. So why is this not? Is this run out? Oh, this is... Oh, man. Yeah, this thing is going to be a bitch to keep on top of. Because these disappear so quickly, and they cost a lot. So yeah, that's another issue here. I have to kick out quite a bit of cash. But these cost 2 grand each. So as long as we sell like 3 of them, we're kind of like breaking even. Breaking evening? We're breaking the evening. But these only require what, 1? Oh, it's 2. So then the excess starts to go back in. I think it does speed up a bit. I don't know. I only came over to get freaking iron. Mid-air freeze! There we go. Iron is. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Quite a lot of it, too. Right. So, yeah. I'm going to have to build a bank thing. Which will just sit on the other side of it. And then we want converting silver, I think, into denominations of 1. Well, that's another problem because that's not quite. Ugh. All right. Actually, another one. At this point, I might as well just freaking send it over there. I must just freaking drive it over there. It's fine. We'll just throw it. I think it's denominations of 1. I mean, there's only one way to find out. So, a bunch of bandages go in here. We get 12 silver for every, like, 50 or some shit like that. I don't know. It'll be a bit slow at first. So then we have... Oh, I'm actually going to have to do this anyway. We have... What we're going to do is split them. So we're going to have some of them going in via cannon, which will go over into these. And some of them will go off as the other one. So 12 should come out into here. There it is. There's the 10. They are coming out individually, which is good. Oh, that's gone the wrong way. So then some of them, which I seem to have kind of completely ruined there. Oh, look, my monitors are going off again. Some of them will go in that direction. Oh, what is this monitor doing? It's so strange. It's like going back on, back on. So you can keep the silver from stacking up and keep stacking up to 50 on the belt. Wait, so you can keep the silver from stacking up? Keep stacking up to 50 on the belt. Now, what I do is I split the silver. Yeah, that's because you're not splitting the silver. If you send this into the bank portal and you're converting the silver into singulars, so this will kick it out in a stack of 12, or whatever the stack is. If you put it through a bank portal and make the stack of 1, it will split those into individual ones. So you could just basically, so like for example, on like a really simple, like the thing I've got going on upstairs, that doesn't really require much money. You can fill the line with just singular pieces of silver, which will just chug along as and when it's required. So it just, you know, you could just fill your line so it just moves a lot slower. But this should be good, because this is going to mean that, assuming that it is actually splitting correctly, some of them should be going over there. Yeah, so these are now all being split in between all of these. So this should keep itself running. It'll only spend money as and when it's required. And this is basically just going to do this for excess, which I suppose realistically I should priorities this. This is just going to split otherwise. So instead, maybe we do this, and then we change this for a priority, which is the light color. And then you just go into there. Which then means I actually don't need any of this. This can go now. So it will no longer be evenly splitting. It will only be... only do it when there's excess. Which is good. I don't know how quickly we actually make these, to be honest with you, so it might be a bit of a problem. But at least this way, this is all now kind of sort of backed up, which means that the linen side of stuff is never going to really be a problem here. You know, we're storing a bunch here anyway, plus it goes in here. The slowest thing is just going to be how quickly this comes through, which is as quick as it needs it, realistically. I mean, it is sort of going on and off one here or there, but I can't really bother to set a priority split here. All this is then doing is creating us more linen, which again, we don't really need. All that's doing is keeping this topped up. The rest of it will just back up in various spots. So I think it should be fine. That being said, though, do we even need this anymore? I don't actually think we need this one anymore, so we could now just start funneling them in there. Because, like, we've got all of this now. This is only ever going to make... No, we don't even need this one anymore. Yeah, it's only ever going to make as required now. Because it's now being... This whole system is being topped up by this whole system here. Which is, again, completely backed up. The main set goes off to be sold, and the other set comes into here to make these, so... We've now got all of this just going in, so this should be much quicker. This is now actually completely balanced, surprisingly. Well, that's good. Yeah, we've made quite a significant progress here. Cool. All right. I mean, that in theory should mean that this is running again. Yeah, so this is now going to be slowly. Don't even need this, I don't think. Honestly, 2 of these makes no difference, but these are backed up. Cool. All right. Well, that's good. These are building. I mean, it's slow, but it's building, so it's better than nothing. But the question is it slow because... Which is the bit that's making it slow? Oh, it's absolutely the plant ash. Oh, that is because it's only being supplied by one of them now. The other one's going into here, which actually, it's not backing up, but it's probably not far off backing up because these aren't really moving very quick. So at this point, is it also worth... Is it worth merging these two? This is bringing me 30, but then again, this is... I mean, it actually probably wouldn't really hurt. It would only mean that 15 is going in there. That might hurt the production. Oh, so yeah, now look, this works perfectly when this is actually up and running properly. But this is all now starting to back up. Because we aren't really making this is not enough yeast powder coming through. Original Coke powder? Wait, what? Oh. Interesting. Oh, actually, no, it is. Yeah, I just saw one fling through. It is. It's not the quickest thing in the world, but it is. It's yeah, it's not great. To be honest with you, I'm quite surprised it's made such a significant difference, but it's because it was backed up. It could be worse. Oh, I've only got 9. That's really not a lot, is it? Okay. Yeah, I guess this is kind of where the other issues arise. because we're now not... Is there someone... Is there one... There is... Yeah, there is a log on here. Yeah, because the amount of coke powder coming through is now not ideal. I do have coke in here that I could possibly just turn into powder for my own personal gain. $40k, $60k actually. Oh, but we spent a lot of money on this. But that is because... So this is the other thing, right? This system, it says we spent 51. But a lot of it was just systems adding up and topping up. Like this, we got 52 logs. But that will be because all of this is now got money in it. And it's basically just filling the lines with logs. Like these lines are now going to be full with... I'm quite surprised we bought 52 of them, but... It is filling the lines with logs now. So yeah, I am going to make some... Oh, I can't even do that, can I? I mean, I can, but actually, you know what? That's such a ball. I actually can't. It's like it does. I can, but I also can't. We did make 60 silver. Yeah, we did do. Yeah, I just kind of want to put this through a machine at this point. Because then I could just dump it in my own system. What are you doing? Oh, that's the wrong way. Oh, shit the bed. It's the wrong bloody way around. Ugh. All right, you know what? We'll flip it around. Right, I need that one there, but I need it that way around. All right. Emergency extra coke powder. You don't have to apologize, Berta. You don't have to apologize for everything. Don't worry about it. Like, it's just... Talk about what you want. It's fine. Has this run out already? Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, it has. I mean, this is going to churn through pretty quickly once we start. We can set this thing up. But yeah, 2k is a lot. 2k is a lot. And we can't really add... I mean, I could add the money line back down here, but it's gonna... It's gonna be slow. We're still not... I mean, this is storing a decent amount now, to be fair, but... It's also not. Well, that's pretty good, though. And this is kind of handy. This is another area that we've got gradually stocking up. And all this does is fling money into here as well. So there'll be a point of where this all gets full. So this won't be flinging money this direction anymore. And it'll just be kind of sat around. We'll see. But yeah, we've got some money coming up this area, which is good. This guy is selling some. This is doing all right. This is sped up. Yeah, once this is... If this is running properly, sorry, I should say. If this is going in as well, it makes a big difference. This runs a lot smoother. If being the key. The key words. But then again, you get all this, which doesn't do a lot. I mean, this is where we could use some of this for something else, but the main culprit is that the coke powder is just a bit slow. For this. You know, yeah, we could do it manually. How much does it require? Is it 1 or 2? 2. 2 coke powder and 1, I think. Yeah, 2 coke powder and 1 gloom spore. But then we have the issue of we have to wait for this to back up every time. That becomes the other issue. Yeah, I know, but I don't mind it. I kind of want it to be in a point of where it does back up. That's kind of what I want it to do. I want the silver to be backed up because then I don't have to concern myself with it. Because the problem is, if I just rig it all up into into this thing, the money will just keep coming out, cause it's flinging out in all kinds of places. The reason I leave it on belts is because it will just... It has a place to sit. If I'm just flinging individual coins to only back up by like 1 or 2, the second it runs out, it's run out. If I leave it on these back up, instead of it only having 3 coins in here ready to go, it's got 6 coins in here ready to go, and I don't have to concern myself with the amount of money that I've got just sat around in my own bank account, because I don't know what the future of the game kind of holds, and it's useful to have this when you're starting off like a new area and a new kind of material you're not familiar with. Some places are kind of irrelevant, like here, for example, but yeah. What's the numbers on my crucible from Sage? Which crucible? You talking about this one? So these do 30 per minute, and this thing generates 30 per minute. So realistically, these only actually technically will run on 1. But we've got 2 plants, so it's 1 per plant, basically. This thing requires 22.5, so we've realistically actually got 7 extra to play around with. Which is why I'm considering just doing this, but if I do that, it might cause... This is already backed up, but it will eventually stop being backed up. So, I could do this. But then we still have the problem with this not running because these are being stupid, and yeah. It's a system that very much relies on kind of nonsense. I mean, the way around this, to an extent, is to store the gloom. But even then, it's not... It'll solve some problem, but not a lot, because it's also based on other things from backing up. Like, this is great. Priority splitter is great. But if people are buying these regularly and we're not really producing much of this, because the plant ash has taken a while or whatever, then it's sort of a... You know, it's a no-win situation, really. So, like, I could do this, which will give it a bit of a bump for a while. It won't back up, but it'll give it a bump for a while. Because, yeah, this thing needs a nonsense amount of plant ash. But I just don't really want to... this is all kind of like... A lot of this area is being... Everything's being kind of like Frankenstein from one thing to the next, basically. But we're not doing too bad, to be fair. We've actually technically... To an extent, we've automated a couple of extra things here. We've got 2 sets of potions now on the go. We could start looking into some of these, but turquoise requires a whole bunch of other stuff. We could look going down the Jupiter route, because this is another route that could be automated. Yeah, to an extent. But we're going to have to start building those soon. Actual fact, I might even just start like another floor that will be building these Jupiter things, because it's quite a large... It's pretty big system. I did it on one of my other saves as like a practice save I've got. And it's a pretty big system. Like, it is genuinely large. Like, it would fill a lot of this space up here quite easily. Oh, I love goat cheese. But I suppose we could use some of the money up here to kind of keep it chugging through. Given that this is all pretty happy. It's just kind of... This is probably all full now. Yeah, these are all full. They're all full. Great. Everything is topped up. I mean, wooden pulleys are doing shit all, but they're not worth it. Wooden pulleys are currently sat in here, of which I've got 100. Well, not even 100 of them. This is a good little area, actually. If I dump, like, a load of these in here, it'll make me some wooden pulleys. There's really no point in selling them. They are literally worth, like, 40 quid each. I mean, it's fine if you want to, but I don't want to set up a whole system to make them because it's just not worth it. Birds, stop apologizing. I don't even know what you're apologizing for, but stop apologizing. Okay, more nails though. We need more nails. Okay, we're looking good. Look, this is sitting pretty. I mean, do we technically get another one of these in here actually? Because this will run 3. 22.5. Yeah, this will run 3 of these. So I could get another one of these on the go. Especially given now this is technically all automatic. Sod it! Let's get another one! I mean, I gotta go and buy a bloody thing, but let's get another one. I went the wrong way. Red currants, please, sir. Thank you very much. My shop's better than yours, though. My shop's way better than yours. I'm selling all this extra fancy shit that no one in the world is making except from me. So now we've got 22.5. Which in theory now is roaming into the requirement of both of them, which is nice. How many things do we have? Oh yeah. What should we do in here? Okay, that's fine. Do you know what? I'm gonna pass Chay it now. So, future Chay will thank past Chay for adding extra stuff in there. So, steel gears are really not moving very quickly. But that is because these are just... They're not running great. And the thing... Well, this is another reason why I kind of want to start doing these shaper things, because we start to get more upgrades. Where I reckon we'll probably start to look at more, like, better fuel efficiencies for stuff. Not too bothered at the moment about extra fertilizer. It will come in handy, but not too bothered right now. But, like, extra fuel efficiency is going to be handy. Especially for places like this. It just kind of gets annoying when you're constantly battling with the... with that. So let's look at getting a shaper. So, TLDR, a Jupiter requires 1,200 planks, 1,800 cogs, and 600 pulleys every 5 minutes. Yeah. It does it a bit weirdly, though. It does it in sets of, like... I think it's like sets of 50 or something like that. So, the most difficult bit we're going to have to try and deal with is these guys, our lovely pulleys. We might need to set up another area or another place that we can create more of our lovely friends, the flax. I'm sure we could probably pull some of it off of this area, but I don't want to. I want to ensure that it's being divided up properly. Which means we might need a fertilizer. Because you spent on your belts and machines level 2, it's using 50% more fuel. That's why some of your systems are struggling, it looks like. That makes sense. That makes sense. Sam, it's a good shout. I guess that's the downside with upgrading in the game, right? You should really just go flat across them. I think as long as these two are okay. But I don't know if device... Oh, yeah, heat-consuming speed. Yeah, you are right. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. I think as long as you keep the main few things kind of... I could reset it. I don't really want to. But as long as you keep the main few things kind of balanced-ish. But that extra 10% might help. There we go. Thank you. How many of these have we made so far? 18! That's not bad. Given that as well, we do have our own little box of goodies over here, which I think is done. Oh no, still going. Give me some of them. In you go. Oh yeah, I really wish we could, like... Honestly, I really wish this was much simpler. There is still one on there, but it won't last much longer, I don't think. That's fine. It's all good. What was I doing again? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, we're going to be looking at making a Jupiter and getting them to bump our knowledge a little bit. And, yeah, we can sell them as well. But I feel like it might be better to use them as knowledge just for a bit. They do take a while. It take, like, if you've got it balanced perfectly, they take 5 minutes, but when does that ever happen? But the fun thing is, we get to build a massive kind of production line to build these things, which is going to be fun. That's going to be amusing. So I know you weren't apologizing to me. I mean, just you don't need to apologize. If someone doesn't like something, that's fine. Just you don't need to apologize. That's what I meant. Yeah, I know. Which is another reason why I can't... I could store them, but it doesn't really solve the problem if I store the mushrooms. I can. And yeah, they'll make... All it'll do is mean that the wood will go for a bit longer. But it doesn't really solve much of a problem. It's a temporary solution to it. The other problem is we're not getting enough soap now, so I'm kind of tempted to start just splitting these instead of priority splitting them now. Like, we get soap coming through. Oh man, look at this, 50k. Nice, that was a good one. We made what's that, 65? Made like 36 grand. You apologise for everything. I get it. The British do the same thing. Someone walks into me, I apologise. Yeah. But this is going all right. We're getting there. But yeah, I think I might swap this just for a regular splitter. I mean, the problem is some of that will go into there because, I don't know, I think we are selling it, but it does back up pretty quick. Oh, I don't know. If it's being made well, if this is actually, like, flowing, it runs fine. But, I think I might change this just for a regular splitter. Wait, which one's a regular splitter? I just don't remember. Filter splitter, there we go. So... Oh, hang on. Oh, no, that's fine. If I just have it as a splitter, I think one goes... It'll just do one or the other, I think. Do I have any of these on me, actually? Oh, I do. Get them stored. Alright, there we go. So at least that will speed this up a little bit. So yeah, when it's running, it runs really well. This comes out nice and quick. We're producing about, what, 10 a minute or something like that, which is fine. It's nothing spectacular. But yes, we are going to have to look into making a Jupiter. Now, like I said, requires a lot. It's going to need a lot of wood. We need enough to make... I mean, I don't think we're going to get to the point of we're making 1,200. It's going to be a little bit less than that, because that's a lot of wood. In fact, can we even get it to 1,200? I think we could do like a slight lesser denomination of it. It'll take longer to build, but 1,200 is kind of mental. Given that we... There it is, look. That's what it looks like. One of these guys. Given that we make... how much do we do? So this generates 45. 45 planks. That's not a lot. Bearing in mind, we also have to make... It also requires... Are those small cogs? Small cogs. These guys, of which we make, you know, an amount. Which require large cogs, so 45. So 15. That creates 50. That creates. Let's say that. Well, that's creating 30. But these only need 7.5. So actually, a 15 there. That'll make us 22.5. Oh God, this is going to be an interesting number. I can't even remember. I did this on my other save, but I don't remember how many of you used. I think I'd have to like load it up and double check it all. Because I don't remember how much of it I was actually making. I think I had a couple of machines making each thing. Like, it was never going to be a maximum amount. Because the other thing is, like, this only has a certain number of inputs. So what we would have to do is... Right, hang on. It requires... what am I doing? So, it needs more wooden gears than it needs planks. So basically, we need to split up the amount of planks that go to here, here, and here. So if we figure out a number... Yeah, that's true. That is for a complete one. That's a good shout, actually. Yeah, so the shaper... That is very true. Okay. Yeah, good shout. This is how I did it before, and that's how I... Yeah, well, that makes more sense. 180 per minute, so that is four wood dudes, basically, and then 270 of the small wooden gears. So we would have to do a bit of maths. Right. So, oh, but then 90 of those, which is just insane. Hang on a minute, how many do we make? 22.5, that's a really annoying number. What's 90 divided by 22.5? Oh, 4. Okay, well, it's not really that annoying number then, is it? So, can I make signs? I know I can. Yeah, I can make signs. I have a sign right there. What I was thinking of doing was, like, laying out the number of each thing I needed. I need wood. Of course I do. Okay, let's... I'm going to lay out some signs so we know how many of everything we need. Just to make it run as optimally as possible. In theory. So there are, what, 3 things? There's wood. There is small cogs. And there is pulleys. Oh, God. So we need 180 wood per minute. So it needs 180 planks per minute. 180 planks per minute, which is... That's 4 pieces. That's 4... Which is 4 wood things. Four, the hell are they called again? I completely have gone, table saws, right, so that's 4 wood saws, right. 4 wood saws. It then also requires small wooden gears. 270 per minute. So hang on a minute. If we did 270 per minute divided by 3, which is 90. That's 90. So we'd need 90... We need 90 regular gears. We need 90 of these guys. Okay. Oh, that's just another 2 of these then. That creates 45. Split 45 into 3. Okay, so that's 2 of those. Right, so that is... So 270 small gears equals 90 gears. Which equals 2 wood saws. Oh, I don't like that, how that does that. 208, we'll just put them in S gears. 270 small gears equals 90 regular gears, and that's 2 wood saws to make that. Because, like I said, 2 equals 45. 45 gets split into 15 3 times, making us 45 of these guys, going into however many machines we need. I don't know, we'll figure that out at the time. Making us 270 of those dudes. The other thing we need to think about is how many of these we can get on these lines, because there's only 6 inputs. So I don't actually know how many of these we're going to have to cram on a line. I didn't even know how many you can cram on one freaking thing. And then we also need 90 pulleys. God, 90 wood pulleys. So, a wooden pulley requires... you know what? I'm actually going to build that up here so I don't have to knob around jumping up and down like some sort of idiot. 22.5. Oh, wow. This is... Okay. Yeah. All right. That's quite a lot, actually, for wooden pulleys. So... I need 90. So we know that 90. So we know that we need 4 of the... I think, actually, it's 4... It's 4 of these, meaning another 4 wood saws. But there's more to this one. 22.5, but it requires 45 planks. So yeah, 4 of those to make 22.5, and then 22.5 times 4 equals 90. But we also need linen rope. At 22.5 linen rope. That's going to be the pain. Because we make... Where's the freaking rope one? Oh, rope's over here. Let's just grab 15 rope. Ooh, that's unpleasant. Oh, actually, it's not terrible. Okay, that just means that 90 divided by 15 equals 6. So we need 6 rope makers, 4 wooden saws. Which then means, so oh, bloody hell, if we're making 6 rope makers, which require 30 linen thread each, that is... oh my god, this is getting insane. So 30 times 6 is 180, right? So we need 180 linen thread. That requires 90 flax fiber to make 30. So that's another 6 of these, right? Oh my god. So yeah, 90 times 6 equals 540. 540 flax fiber. There's no way in hell. That's an insane amount. That's 540 flax. Bearing in mind, that makes 45. So we're actually only making 180 there. That can't be right. That's an insane amount. That can't be right. Surely. It's just a flat 30 for 30. No, hang on a minute. This is when you need to get into the advanced fertilizer. Yeah, I know, but even that's not gonna generate us any more. That's just gonna, it's just gonna last longer, right? Because 30 flax makes 30 flax fiber, but we need 540 flax fiber. Okay, well, let's face it. We're never gonna get it to that amount. So let's say we had... No, it generates a 12 per minute per farm. Oh, does it? Oh, it actually increases the yield. How much am I making at the moment, then? Every 1.3 seconds, I'm making... Oh, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, well, let's just say we did 180, which is a fraction. I think that's a third less. Yeah, it's a third less. So yeah, we'd never be able to get it to make it at the absolute maximum amount. But 6 rope makers. Oh, that's insane. We need, what was it? 540 flax, basically. Is what we're aiming for. We can do these. This is easy. I basically need 10 wooden saws to get the whole thing complete. I think completely good. It's this that is that's just bloody silly. Yeah, 1.5 per minute. But yeah, that means we have to start looking into the advanced fertilizer, which, you know, it's not the worst to make, but it's expensive. Yeah, it's not the worst. Basically, it involves combining regular fertilizer with good old mushrooms. That's it. Regular fertilizer and mushrooms. Some of you would go, oh, Chay, you had an excess of mushrooms. Yeah, I do. But that doesn't last very long. And it's expensive as shite. Like, each one of these is 2k. Now, I don't know if you might be able to grow these in the future. I assume you probably can. Don't tell me, but I assume you probably can grow these in the future. But probably away in the future just yet. Unless there's another grower dude down here somewhere. Oh, it's grinder. Which I'm not seeing. So yeah. I don't know. Oh, there you go. A world tree nursery. Seems further. I don't know what that is, but I don't know. You might not be able to, for all I know. You might not. 2k is a lot. Chamomile, lavender, a world tree, gentian. I don't know. But yeah, 2k per rotten log, and you get about 40-ish stuff at a time. Which ain't a lot. 40's not that much. And I'm really behind on the... Oh, run out of these, that's why. Yeah, 40 is not that much. That will go very quickly. Yes, it produces a lot. But it will go very quickly. So it's the kind of like, alright, what's the best solution here? Like, at that point, do we just start flooding our lines with money? Especially whatever one ends up making that. But if you can get it cranking out 800 bandages a day, they easily pay for themselves. Oh, I suppose if you are... Yeah, I guess. Like, I suppose if you are... If this is making, like, a stupid amount, then all of... You've obviously got a lot more sage coming through, which is making a lot more of this coming through. So you can... Yeah, I guess you can, like... So at the moment, that's, like, 30 per minute. If this was making 150, for example, I guess you would be making... more bandages, which in theory are selling at 12 per time. Yeah, that makes... I guess that makes sense. It's just one of those knock-on effects, isn't it? So, like, you would, I guess... Because I don't know how much... Obviously, we need 540, so I'm sure if this was multiplied by 5, like you say, it would be 270 odd. So 2 of those would be enough, and then the other 2 would go off into... paying for themselves. So yeah, I guess that is true. I guess that is true. So you'd have to have a system which is making you good fertilizer, a system that's making you other fertilizer, and so on and so forth. However, that's a problem for another time, because I'm going to finish up for now. So thank you everyone for tuning on in today. We got bloody far. We've sort of automated 2 sets of potions now. Ready to go. They are selling. We're making decent cash at the moment. We will have to look into setting up some kind of a system for oh, hey Baldy, what are you doing, sir? We'll have to set up a system for what Garion said. That's what I've already got, Kilo. I've already done that. That's way ahead of you. A system purely making that just to sell. Like a whole separate system making other bandages that are just rotating away and doing whatever it is while making the decent stuff, which is therefore making extras. So yeah, it's a knock-on effect. But I think we're going to have to sort of like buy up a bit of an area and just do that. Have that making that. We could potentially bring another fertilizer to kind of run it, because we do need to still make regular fertilizer as well. I'm not really sure. I don't know. I'm going to have to look into it. Probably going to have to make a knock-on effect. But anywho, that's me done for today. Guys, I will see you on Thursday for the Chofa stream. And Thursday is the final stream of the stream as you know it, I guess. That'll be the last time that you see the opening video and everything like that. So make sure you're there, as the stream will be swapping over permanently to the newer format on Saturday. But until then, have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and I'll see you on Thursday. Good night.